You think you already love your German Shepherd enough. But here's a truth that might break your heart a little. Many GSDs are well-fed, exercised every single day, and treated like family, and they still spend their lives feeling stressed, restless, and emotionally disconnected. Not because their owners are bad people, but because there are five deeply important things that can completely transform a German Shepherd's life. And almost nobody ever teaches you about them. And the saddest part? Your GSD will never tell you what they're missing. They'll suffer quietly until slowly they become anxious, destructive, distant, and most owners never even notice. But today, that changes. Because by the end of this video, you may never look at your German Shepherd the same way again. Secret 1. A dog massage. Here's something almost no one talks about. German Shepherds carry stress in their bodies. Every single day. In their powerful shoulders. Along their muscular spine. Deep in their chest. And most owners have absolutely no idea it's there. Over time, that stored tension starts showing up in ways that look like behavior problems. Pacing at night, panting for no reason, flinching at small sounds, snapping at things that never used to bother them. And people think that's just how GSDs are, intense, high-strung. But it doesn't have to be that way. When you place your hands slowly and gently on your German Shepherd, stroking along their spine, working your fingers in small circles around their neck and behind their ears, their brain receives one simple signal. Right now, I am safe. Watch what happens next. Those sharp and alert eyes, always scanning, always watching, start to soften. Their breathing slows. That powerful frame that's always been slightly braced begins to relax. And sometimes those eyes close completely. For a breed that is always on, always guarding, always ready. That is one of the most powerful things you can give them. And the beautiful part? A GSD that receives regular massage doesn't just become calmer. They begin to trust you more deeply. Because in their world, peaceful touch says something that no command ever could. Secret 2. True companionship. I want you to think about something. To your German Shepherd, you are not part of their world. You are their world. GSDs were bred to work alongside one person, to read that person's body language, to feel their emotions, to act as their shadow through everything. And that instinct hasn't changed. But here's the heartbreaking part. Many German Shepherds spend all day beside their owners and never truly feel seen. You scroll your phone. They watch your face, looking for a sign that you're still present. You walk them on the same route, mind somewhere else, and they follow dutifully, wondering when you'll actually notice them. From your perspective, you're there, but from theirs, you feel very far away. And here's something science has confirmed. German Shepherds read their owner's emotional state with almost frightening accuracy. A stressed, disconnected owner creates a stressed, unsettled dog. But a calm, truly present owner creates a GSD that is grounded, confident, and deeply secure. You don't need hours. You just need to actually be there, even for 5 minutes. Real eye contact. On their name said with softness. A few quiet moments where nothing else matters. To your German Shepherd, those moments are everything. Because what they need most is the feeling that the person they've given their whole heart to is truly, actually there. Secret 3. Mental stimulation. This is where most German Shepherd owners get it completely wrong. They think, my GSD runs 5 kilometers a day. That has to be enough. But a German Shepherd can be physically exhausted and still be mentally starving. Think about what this breed was built for. Tracking, problem solving, making independent decisions under pressure, coordinating with a handler across an open field, reading situations in real time and acting on them. That drive didn't disappear when you brought them home. It just has nowhere to go. And when an intelligence like that has nothing to work on, it creates its own problems: relentless barking, destructive chewing, obsessive pacing, fence running, behaviors that seem impossible to stop. People call these GSDs too much dog. But what they're really seeing is brilliance, slowly dying from boredom. The fix is simpler than you think. Hide treats in a snuffle mat. Teach a complex new command, not just sit, but something that makes them think. Try scent work in your own backyard. Give them a puzzle toy that challenges them. Just 20 minutes of genuine mental work can calm a German Shepherd more deeply than an hour of running, because their brain was built to work. And when it finally gets to, something inside them settles into a satisfaction most owners have never seen before. A secret 4. Interaction with other dogs. German Shepherds speak a language that most humans will never fully understand. A micro shift of the ear, a slow blink, a deliberate pause before approaching another dog. These are full conversations, rich with meaning, happening faster than most people can even register. And no matter how much you love your GSD, you can never completely replace the need they have to connect with their own kind. Here's what happens when they don't get that. Many German Shepherds grow up socialized almost exclusively with people. And when they finally encounter another dog, the signals feel overwhelming. The barking, the lunging, the panic, and owners immediately think, my GSD is aggressive. But often, they're just a dog who never learned how to feel safe around their own kind. The answer isn't throwing them into a crowded dog park. It's slow, controlled, positive, one calm dog, a neutral environment, no forcing, no rushing. Let your German Shepherd observe. Let them approach when they're ready. Let them set the pace entirely. Every good interaction becomes a safe memory stored in their brain. And over time, the outside world stops being something to fear and starts being something they can move through with confidence. Not every GSD needs a crowd of friends. Many are happiest with just 1 or 2 trusted companions. What matters is that they still feel connected to the world they were born into. Secret 5. Real playtime. For a German Shepherd, play is not a reward. It is a need. When a GSD plays, they're not just exercising their body. Yes, they're releasing the deepest instincts encoded in their DNA. The drive to chase, to catch, to search, to use their mind and body as one instrument. When that outlet disappears, the energy doesn't. It just turns inward. And it comes out in ways that wear everyone down. The secret is finding the right kind of play for your German Shepherd. Some come completely alive chasing a frisbee, fully committed, everything they have going into that one pursuit. Some want tug of war, where they can feel their own strength met with real resistance. And some are happiest with their nose low to the ground, working a scent trail you've hidden through the yard, completely absorbed, completely in their element. When you find that game, the one that's made for them, You'll see it in every part of their body, the focus in those intelligent eyes. The proud set of that broad head, the tail that simply won't stop. And in those moments, something extraordinary happens. Your German Shepherd drops every guard they carry and lets themselves be completely, joyfully free around you. That kind of trust is rare, and 15 minutes of real, focused play every single day can heal things in a German Shepherd that months of passive coexistence never could. Maybe after hearing all of this, you understand something new about the dog watching you right now. A German Shepherd can be perfectly fed, perfectly housed, perfectly exercised, and still feel lonely. They can spend every single hour beside you and still feel unseen. They can give you everything they have, every day of their short life, even when their deepest needs are never truly met. What they need is actually so simple: a gentle touch, real presence, a mind that gets to work, a body that gets to play, and the unshakable feeling that they belong to someone who truly understands them. That's why your German Shepherd waits by the door for hours, just for the sound of your footsteps. That's why they greet you like you've been gone a lifetime, even when it was only 10 minutes. Because to them, love has never been complicated. They gave you everything from the very first day. They're just waiting, patiently, loyally, completely, for you to finally understand them back. So tonight, before anything else, sit beside your German Shepherd. No phone, no TV, no rushing, just you and them. Run your hand along their back. Look into those deep, watchful eyes a little longer than usual. And notice the moment their body softens next to you. Because your German Shepherd never needed a perfect person. They never cared how successful you are, how much you earn, or what the world thinks of you. The only thing they have ever truly cared about is whether you are still there with them. That kind of love is so rare that sometimes even humans struggle to give it to one another. So if this video made you see your German Shepherd differently, even for just a moment today, then maybe their life has already started to change. If you watched all the way to the end, comment the word shepherd below. So I know there are still people out there who love their dogs with everything they have. And don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, because the next video might help you understand your German Shepherd in a way you never expected.